I kind of want to kill not this gen. I don't really want to ulti him. I really, really want to just continue killing Master Yi, because honestly, it was kind of funny that I've just been killing him for most of this game. I've had a feeling he would go over here, because, I mean, this is where his camps are. Hey, everybody. Welcome to game number 2 of the Malphite. This guy has Doran Shield. I am kind of happy that I am versus Katarina this game, because that was the whole point of picking this pick. Unlike the first game, where Katarina went top. But she does have Conquer. She does have a way to sustain herself a little bit. I would try to probably only use my Q with Comet and or the mana flow, so I at least can get back a little bit of mana each time, and also like get higher mana for the future as well. So like even if I could Q her here, I probably would not recommend doing it, because you'll just go like immediately. Sometimes I even decide to not just Q it all until like level 3 and just put 2 points in a Q just to be able to hit them. But then if they ever jump on you, especially with like Conquer and stuff, it can get kind of challenging. So let's just hit her again. A little bit of damage. Comet should land most of the time. We are CSing very well because we're getting every single last hit. We saw that Master Yi started top side. We see that he did red buff first. Still got her with this Scorch plus Comet again. I do have Ignite this time instead of TP, because I feel like this matchup is just easier, so there's no reason not to. Nice, I still got the auto attack off, and it only costs 30 mana. It's pretty inexpensive. Darn it. For some reason, I thought that I'd be able to get her there, but that's not that bad because the mana isn't that shabby for us, since it cost not very much to be able to do that in the first place. She's probably going to die here to that. This is why this matchup's kind of nice, because if they ever try to fight us, then we can kind of chunk them decently. Too bad the mid wave is like now screwed because of what he just did, but oh well, I can't really fix that, can I? Oh, he dies and I get an assist. Yeah, I don't know why that guy even ganked me, because like, why would you try to gank me when... Like, there's really not a good way to fight me until later on. My E reducing his attack speed is really efficient, especially early game, because a lot of people don't even have attack speed yet, so rather than lowering their attack speed to be a little bit lower, and it still feels like they're somewhat fast, I'm lowering it to such a awkward amount that it's very challenging for them to really ever fight us. I don't know if I want to go Malignance this game. Because we... Wow, okay, you pink warded that, got it. She doesn't even want to grab those minions because of concern over getting hit by the Q, and she knows that getting hit by a single Q is just probably a bit frustrating to get hit by. I did lose my shield, though, and minions, whenever they hit me, causes me to not be able to have it. I unfortunately got hit by that too. Dude, your damage is kind of absurd. Ouchie. I should probably let the Conqueror stacks go away. She's gonna reach 6 before me as well, so it is possible to definitely lose this. I think she hit me right before I got my shield back too. Oof. I'm gonna wait until the shield comes completely back. Huh, my auto attack not hit her. Will she get 6 before me? I have a feeling. 2, okay. You guys thought, man. I mean, they want to commit so hard because, I mean, if they kill me, it's kind of worth because they're getting just a slight thing for themselves, and they are playing characters that definitely want to snowball, and if they're already losing, it's going to be very difficult for them to come back later on if they continue losing hard. But now I'm getting extremely strong early game, and this will make it much easier for me to deal with Katarina. I've been facing so many Katarinas recently. Katarina win rate inside of like high elo is one of the highest win rate mids in the game, and she also has a high sample size too, because she's kind of popular because obviously she's pretty fun with the way that she's played of the dagger pickup reset mechanic. I will try to rotate bot and help, but I mean, there's only so much I can do. And even though Viego is behind, I'm not sure how easy it would be to really kill. Okay, we see that Master Use is chilling bot side level 4. This probably just got warded. Damn, my Q damage does a lot. Okay, ouch, that hurts. Ow. If I have my R, I can kill her, but because I'm a little bit chunked, I'm going to wait for this shield, because I am pretty low here. Nice. We have the shield back. If she really does go bot side, my Viego is pretty healthy. I would imagine he doesn't have a real way of dying here. I'm going to save my Q for if she shows up in my W, because my W is that auto tag reset that could be really influential. She probably based, I'm guessing. I'm just going to get the plate and then back away and then just walk back, because I don't think that I want to stick around, even though we maybe could still go for the other person by helping out Viego, but he's doing that dragon right now, and I just don't really want to be a part of that. Because with Viego being 6 and I'm also fed, I probably could do this just to try to set that guy even further behind. Honestly, all last chapter items are also efficient on this character, so I would not think that you need to ever worry about really building one or another. I just feel like Ludens is best, so that's what I'm going for. I was maybe going to go bot, but it looks like they're probably going to be able to do it without me, so I'm just not going to bother helping with that. I can maybe check the grubs, but Zehen is fed. Volibear is losing. And even though if I could kill, I would probably die afterwards. Would it even be worth it? I don't even know, man. I don't think that would be worth, so I decided to just give it. I mean, we already got the dragon too, right? You want to see if maybe he's doing your camps? We can check that, of course. Okay, he's not there. We know that he's not. I have a lot of things to do to get this cat. But that was a decent amount of poke onto her. It's not the easiest to kill her unless I chunk her first. I can't just 100 to 0 to her. She's still, like, somewhat tanky. The shield probably is gonna save her. Yeah. Darn, the karma was in a position that definitely was not the easiest for me to really deal with, but it's my own fault for being there, and I did commit when I probably could have just ran away, too. And we do have our item available, and they do have a pretty squishy team comp for quite a few of them, and because my bot lane's doing good, too, it's not going to be that bad. Plus, no shutdown, right? It's another big deal. Ludens is completed. If we ever hit her and she's isolated, not near minions, it does a bonus 165, which is kind of a lot. That, like, is half of my Q damage. Ooh, Katarina might go down there. We'll see. Viego's overcommitting and probably gonna die to Cat. Oh, or Karma. That's fine. I mean, as long as Katarina doesn't get the shutdown, I am always happy about that. Katarina got the shutdown because they overcommitted. Seems like that was a little bit inevitable. I'm just gonna Q him and back away. Did a little bit of poke to him. I also have my ultimate coming up pretty soon. We'll just tank this. He wants this cannon for sure. I killed him. I will try to use my Q movement speed to escape here, but I might get chased hard. And Katarina's here too. I will try to escape, but it could be death if she just flashes on me. Okay, thankfully I was able to escape. Even though they used heal and shield onto the Jhin, he just can't handle how much damage I already deal. My Volibear is still continuing to lose hard topside, and of course that character is one that I'm not going to be able to face, but of course we have a lot of other characters that should be able to do it. We have a lot of consistent damage through jungle and AD carry. So I'm not going to really mind that. With her having Merc Treads and me not having my ultimate or anything and my damage not being the best, there's no way to chase that guy, really. Zeri just used her ultimate and used it unsuccessfully. I mean, I have my R available. He has a really good movement speed because how Master Yi ultimate works is that each takedown, if his ultimate is still on, it extends the duration of it, so that's what allowed him to just run away. And then because he is immune to slows, my Q doesn't do anything really. Should be able to get this turret. I'm not gonna try to actually go for this guy. It's kind of pointless. We'll ulti out. There's no reason for me to possibly die because Master Yi damage includes true damage, and I'm not that tanky. I'd rather just be alive. Katarina reset. Nope, no reset, nice. Probably a good game for the Lich Bane. I feel like Lich Bane should be pretty strong, right? Our cooldowns are definitely short enough that we could probably abuse that. She has Gunblade. Oof. Gunblade means that her sustain is really good. And she still has Merc Treads, so you can see that my damage is kind of pathetic. Yeah, a little pathetic. But it's also because we are not really ahead of her. She is pretty equal with how strong she is. I'm not sure if I could beat Master Yi if he shows up and we burn everything, so I'm just going to base for now, and we'll just wait for another moment to find him. Let's go Blasting Wand and an Amp Tome to get the most amount of AP possible. Level 2 ultimate does 500 damage, which doesn't sound like that much, but the thing is that you can't really miss it unless they flash. So that's what makes this so strong. I'm down to always just try to find this Master Yi and kill him. I guess that he just flashed there? Yeah, guess so. Katarina will just... Whoa, Shunpo. I was not using my ultimate there, by the way, to actually use my R. I was using the, this. I guess either I fat-fingered it, or sometimes it feels like I never really found out if there's a setting on my keyboard that I accidentally press that, like, double taps my key sometimes. Because I bought a new keyboard. It was months ago. But sometimes it feels like my abilities double cast. On accident. So mistake on our end. We see that she's building probably a Wit's End next. So our damage to her is going to be terrible. But the good news is that there's so many other people to go for besides her. I don't have to go for her. We can just go for Yi every single fight because taking Yi out of the picture should be plenty. And we could just maybe try to stop her ultimate too. It's not really that crazy to use my very strong move that I can combo with just to stop an important ability as well. Ow. There's no reason to even go for her because she's already just dead. Wait, did she use that? Why did he ping? Master Yi went topside. I'm just gonna continue trying to take the bot lane turret. Yi still doesn't have any magic resist, so he's definitely one of the characters that I can try to get. If Master Yi is a god, what he can do, though, is he can press Q, and if he presses Q on me while I'm out of range of him, if I ever press R, his Q will go off, and he will become untargetable, and I won't be able to get him, which is huge. We can maybe just kill Jhin here. I have been bot lane a lot recently, and I should probably, focus on maybe getting a little bit more fed on my own too by killing the super big squishies. But Katarina might kill us if I overcommit too. Just gonna Q that guy and back off. But then we'll just go back in and just try to kill him here. And then we get a little bit of money for myself. Just waited for Master Yi to like rotate first. They will take bot lane turret, that's fine. I don't really care about that. I can maybe take this mid lane turret and get a little bit more money for myself again. And now my buy is going to be way better. Because they're building a lot of magic resist, I think it's Void Staff time. Let's just get the Lich Bane and then just immediately start building the Void. Just to guarantee that I can actually deal damage to the people who are building MR. 35 seconds on my R again. Wait, who do I not have? Karma and Zehen. Karma, really? I mean, Karma's pretty squishy. We'll just Q and get the movement speed and just run away. Karma was last topside, so she might walk near us. Yeah, that's why you play this character. I do not want to fight this guy. So that's why I'm trying to run. I'm probably screwed, though, because red buff slow is just too good. He can flash, though. That's fine. I've already done enough that I could probably just continue doing that onto their squishies, and that will be the thing that I do for the rest of the game. Oh? 1W. Boom. Wait. Dude, I thought that he wasn't going to use it for a second. That was kind of scary. He almost died. Zehen used his ultimate, so I'll ping that. So my Viego knows that there's no way for him to use that ability to get the damage reduction. Whoa, dude. I think that you're being a little bit too aggressive on that guy. He kind of just doesn't die. I don't really want to sell my Dorans. I kind of want to hold on to it, even though I know that purchasing that thing is probably better. There's a possibility they... Oh, never mind. I was going to say maybe do Baron with Master Yi, because Master Yi does do it very quickly. He kind of is rotating over there. Let me just... Oh, never mind. He's not. I was going to say, I'm just going to sit inside one of these brushes, and if they do come over, I could probably go for them. Katarina has Wit's End. One-shotting her is, like, not really possible anymore. The goal will be just trying to kill probably their Master Yi. If anything, Master Yi means that we can do Baron. There really isn't a way to get towards this Master Yi without being seen. I'm trying to go in such a way that we can do that. And now that he's dead, we can maybe try to do the Baron. Volibear is committing very hard when he maybe shouldn't be. I'll just try to take the turret, because this is the best thing I can do with what I have. I'm not going to help that guy. It's pointless. I want that cannon, though. Can I have that? Wow, you're going to commit for this guy? Got it. I did slow her with that. The slow effect does last a long time, too. I kinda didn't want to shove more, but I suppose it could be okay. I think that was just back off, guys. Is this, like, impactful in the slightest to do? Yeah, I don't know why they did that. I did get to deal a decent amount of damage. When you have Lich Bane, what's nice is that when I don't have my R available, you can sometimes, with just Lich Bane plus your 3 basic abilities, still deal a decent amount of burst. Even versus the people like him that are kind of strong, too, because Zehen's not a weak character for sustaining himself and stuff, because he has this, and his Q heals him, and he also has Merc Tread, so he has a little bit of ability haste. It'd be really nice to kill the Yi. I guess we'll just kill him when he goes for this mid lane turret, because that's what he's doing. Yeah, that's fine. No flash on you anymore. So now that he has no flash, we just do the Baron. I mean, it does suck that I have no ultimate, but despite that, it probably will still be fine, because I think that with my just basic abilities and the Void Staff, I could probably help out a little bit. And now he doesn't have a good way to get into the pit very easily, because he can't flash over the wall. And now we just play for the last team fight. I'm just gonna base and buy blue pot, because the last team fight will be very soon. I'll just pot up. They are committing very hard. I don't have my ultimate for this fight, which still is tragic. I wish that I had it available. Nonetheless, it's okay. I think that they should have just given the dragon and not tried to overcommit, but who knows? Maybe they can kill without me being there. Okay, well, looks like they kind of got everybody. The Jhin is still in base. Very nice. Now we have Soul. I kind of want to kill not this Jhin. I don't really want to ulti him. I really, really want to just continue killing Master Yi, because honestly, it was kind of funny that I've just been killing him for most of this game. I've had a feeling he would go over here because, I mean, this is where his camps are. I'm going to literally just wait for my ultimate to be back up and find him again. Looks like my teammates will die bot side. Tragic, but oh well. That's like their fault, not mine, for what they did. Kinda want the blue buff. Let's go get that. So where will Master Yi go next? If I was Master Yi, the only thing that's spawning is raptors. So if I just stand in Raptor Brush, can I just get him? Can I get him without my ultimate? Guess we'll find out. I don't want to kill you. I'm here for the Yi, and only the Yi. Although, it's probably a little bit risky to do what I'm doing now. Because, they probably know where I'm at. Unless they just don't expect me to just stand inside this brush for a couple years. They saw me go topside. Man, I don't want to ulti this guy. Is that fine? He's probably just gone, I'm guessing. I just want to be grouped with the team so we can just make the last play happen, probably, at this point. Wow, you just ultied in. Got it. I see. Where is Yi? A lot of times Yis look for... Oh, no, we see him. I might have been able to kill him there, but that's fine. We don't. Just waiting for the Yi, honestly. I'm just not gonna let you play the game, dude. Sorry, this is our game. You're a spectator. You can watch from the stands, dude. Don't worry. So yeah, that was Malphite Mid, game number 2. I might put this as game number 1 because I feel like it's a more entertaining game, and if the game is this entertaining, I sometimes like having that. So yeah, thanks for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Stay tuned if you want to see game 1 where I'm in a way more challenging matchup, and also the team comp is way worse. And yeah. Thanks, Twinkerbell. Mr. Wolf. So anyways, thanks for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the commentary of me counterpicking. I picked this because the win rate of this character against Katarina is pretty good. Apparently Katarina can't really play versus it very well, so that was the whole point of it. The Katarina is also one that mainly plays Katarina. They're about 500 LP-ish. They have, as you can see, 457 mastery, so that's a pretty ridiculous amount of playing it, but it doesn't really matter because it's just so challenging to ever get good trades versus me. This guy also does main mastery as well. Alright, so peace out, have a great day, farewell, bye. Hey everybody, welcome to the next commentary. Today we are playing some Malphite Mid into a Vel'Koz, who is playing the new skin, but played Malphite Mid because I looked up Katarina counterpicks, but Katarina is going top, so sadly I am now versus something that is much more challenging to face, just because Malphite Mid isn't that good into range picks. But what's nice about playing Malphite and playing AP Malphite is a few things. His AP ratios are like okay, like 90% AP ratio on the ultimate, for instance, and you like can't really miss it. But he does have mana issues, and the other issue is that of course, like getting in range of them is kind of difficult. That was a really good Q by him. If you do want to harass people with Malphite, the best way to do it is whenever you have your Comet and your mana flow up, because if you have both of them, you can deal substantially more. Oh, wow, that comes out way faster than expected, so he got me, but that's fine. I am surprised that hit. Ouch, dude. That freaking hurt. So because I have my abilities up, I'm just going to go up and hit him. I do have a shield through my passive, and I do have TP available, so that does help out quite a bit for at least survivability, and also if I ever really do get chunked, hopefully I can like just base and just not be mid lane. Dude, I am sad that I wasn't able to sacrifice some of my HP for the greater good of just getting that minion, because honestly, the most important thing if you're versus like a matchup like this is that once you get chunked, I would just recommend just leaving. It's usually so difficult to keep yourself safe if you start getting chunked versus these types of lanes, because if you do get chunked and then you just get ganked, you're just instantly dead, and then there's nothing you can do. We still could get ganked, of course, but we'll see what happens. I'm going to go Mana Crystal to make it so I have a bigger mana pool to be able to even just, like, last it with Q occasionally. Your Q is what you max first, your W is an auto attack enhancement, and your E is an AoE around you. That does, like, okay damage. It's not the craziest, but it's, like, alright. 60% AP ratio on it. We see that Nunu's topside. It also causes your auto attacks to have splash damage, so right there I was able to kind of do a little bit. This guy's also burning all of his mana to try to shove in this wave, but a new wave is coming up, and he doesn't have TP. For CS per minute, I would try to do the best that you can, but it's actually not that big of a deal, usually, to be down farm, because all you really want to get is your level 6, and then that makes it much easier to play. Also, I'm kind of trying to tank some of these, because I'm hoping that it, like, negates him from being able to shove this out very well. Like, if Lee Sin was nearby, this was a pretty decent setup, in my opinion, but it doesn't look like he's probably going to be able to come over. The good news, though, is that I could probably still try to freeze this. And if I can freeze it and force him to stay, that really helps out, at least maybe making him stay as well. And if he does take a base, I can try to get my money back to being even. See, like, a lot of people do not like basing here. So I'm trying to just, like, again, just do the best that I can at just keeping him away. I know that I'll get super chunked here, but the whole point is that he has no mana. Because, again, he can't TP back. So, if he does base again, then as long as I don't get ganked by Nunu, I'm completely fine. If I do get ganked by Nunu, that could make it a lot more challenging, but we'll see if that happens. And see, now, like, even though I burned my pots and stuff, I was able to now just reset myself. And, if we're trying to get to level 6, and that's, like, the most important thing, right? I was able to make it where my early levels weren't that bad, and I still was able to now get much closer to what my spike point is. Because the goal of AP Malphite is you get strong enough, hopefully, and you can snowball with your teammates using your ultimate because it's so straightforward. We do have, unfortunately, like, extreme amount of AP on the team. So the them building magic resist is probably, like, inevitable. I imagine it's definitely going to be happening. Dang it, dude. There's literally no way to survive that. I literally need 5 EXP, but we're just unlucky today with me not getting level 6. It's not the end of the world dying one time, but probably dying 2 times could be a little bit of the end of the world. Bot lane's doing fine. Sometimes if you are versus something that might be difficult to get on top of and actually kill, we might have to commit for trying to get a lead through just doing ganks. Because you can sometimes just go to lanes and kill them instead. Katarina's super low topside, for instance, so if I can maybe shove this out, which I shouldn't be able to because it is a cannon, but I can at least prep these minions a little bit. Your W for the splash damage feels pretty nice for, like, shoving. Katarina might have just looked for a base here instead of sticking around, which I can't really do anything about. We see that Vel'Koz is bot side. He's putting down vision control. I'm almost level 7, so my Q will be maxed very soon. This time, because we have our ultimate, it should be a little bit less risky to go versus him. The best way to kill him, though, would be through a gank, because a gank happening of course, could be so important to try to push our advantage to the extreme, because it would be so much easier to kill this guy when I have another player to play off of. Because my damage isn't, of course, that crazy. It's just okay. My bot lane's still performing very well, which is awesome, because we can just be an ultimate bot for the team. Aw, but it doesn't matter. He used his flash, so I feel like he's just dead here. So it's a 1-for-1, but we got their flash. And the good news is that usually level 11, if you are doing just okay, you usually can kind of begin getting really powerful around that spike, because level 11, with your base damage of your ultimate, feels way better to play off of, and because of that, then we'll have an easier time, we hope. That's the goal. We'll see if it's true or not. My ultimate's not for 1 more minute, so we have to wait, but when we do have it available, it will be pretty good if we can maybe jump on him with our teammates. There's no way to ever gank this guy, but I appreciate you ganking anyways. That guy just messed up really badly. I'm pretty sure he's just trying to cut through mid because he was trying to get to the Nunu, because the Nunu's trying to do the grubs and my teammates are trying to stop it. I am pretty worthless without my R, though. So if my teammates get into a skirmish right now, it could be not the best. I feel like walking into that was like the worst possible outcome, but... He walked straight into a full channel Nunu ultimate and lost like all of his HP immediately. I am unsure why we would want to skirmish like that, because obviously I don't think that's the best way to play it. Not the smartest in my opinion to put yourself so low so early, because Katarina is a reset champion and she did get to reset multiple times. But, oh well, I tried helping. That's really all I can really do with my champion at that moment, because I didn't have my R available. If I did just back away, it probably would have just ended up even worse, right? I feel like the biggest sucky thing is that we just, unfortunately, are now down in EXP. Like, that's the thing that I care about more than even being down gold at this point. Being down EXP is usually a bigger issue than other things. I was hoping that maybe Nunu would be around, but oh. Nice, so we caught somebody off guard. This guy might try to cut me off. Never mind, he went back mid lane. We saw that the Nunu is really squishy. He has, like, mostly magic damage build right now, not tanky. So because of that, that means that any of my damage that I deal to him, if I do a full burst, should be about half of his HP. So there's no reason not to always just be going for it if I can. I got the plate for myself. I can Q him and back away, even though I'm going to take a big trade. Nice, really good fight. I was able to finally get there faster than the Vel'Koz did. I had a feeling I could maybe stop his base by just walking near him, but not actually walking close enough to get hit by something, so I purposely did that just to try to prevent that. Dude, that's so sad that he's gonna live with literally... Oh, one. I don't know if he would have actually killed me there, because I only have one stack of the passive onto me. So that's very nice, right? We're starting to get very powerful now. Finally have a fully completed item. I'm going to go for Ludens just to get the burst damage from it. I'm going to go Sork Boots because we're going to try to deal as much damage as we can, especially before people can get magic resist, so I can have the better flat pen. So I'm just going to wait in base for this. And that helped out with our item, or I mean level disadvantage, right? Since we're definitely not happy about not being 11. Soon this will be completed. I'll have a much shorter cooldown ultimate. We do have Ultimate Hunter, and we have 4 out of 5 stacks. Ultimate is so game-changing, though, that the Ultimate's very long, because it's not only AoE and easy to land, but it's just a really strong ability, right? So it makes sense for it to be on a long CD. 20 seconds on my ult. I feel like if he stood, like, right around this corner, he might be able to get this Vel'Koz. Oh, never mind. He went bot lane. Wow, he rotated all the way down. Because he did that so early on, I might be able to shove out and do a reset, or not a reset myself, but rather like a try to kill somebody. It looks like my teammate is seen. Just deal a little bit of damage to the turret and just back away. Probably don't want to get it ganked by Nunu and, like, lose my ultimate as well. We're halfway to 11, which is the big spike point that we're waiting for. We definitely can't one-shot this guy, but we can at least poke him decently. Like, you can see that my Q did, like, 1/3 of his HP, it feels like, especially with the Luden's trigger. Whenever we use Q, we steal movement speed, even if it's just a minion. So right there, thankfully, I had it available to keep myself alive. Ooh, you didn't get me. I definitely can't survive that, but the good news is that I got that guy's flash, and I don't think that I got his barrier, but I did get to kill that guy. And that's kind of why AP Malphite is even something that's, like, decent, because when people make the smallest mistake, you can kill them kind of easily just by doing a full combo, even if the AP ratios don't even seem that crazy. Usually people either go for, like, a Storm Surge to get the flat magic pen and another trigger, or you just go the Lichbane. Lichbane was kind of buffed recently, so I think that we'll rather go that. I'll take the movement speed, though, for the being able to just maybe run people down a little bit easier, too. Of course, our E does also slow attack speed as well, because Malphite's supposed to also be a tank character when he's not built full AP, and his W attack speed reduction versus people who mainly deal damage with auto attacks feels very awkward to play versus. I had a shield for all of that, so I didn't really take much damage, and the shield cooldown's very short. Our top laner died. That's okay, though. Yeah, Vel'Koz is kind of big, but I got his flash, though. Will anybody rotate bot to catch this wave? Because if MF was to rotate down, I would want to try to one-shot her. It's just that I feel like she's probably going to just, like, stay really far away, though. We'll just wait patiently and just see if anybody else comes in. It's probably for the best. Otherwise, I could go to try to kill Vel'Koz, too. I'm just going to stand inside this brush for a little bit longer. We'll just one-shot that guy instead. Getting rid of the Nunu, of course, is, like, pretty huge for just preventing him from being able to, like, even do anything to, steal it. So we get another dragon for ourselves. Makes it very straightforward for, securing the objective. And now, we just wait for our R to be back up. Pretty simple. There was a ward here, so I should just clear it. We see that Alistar is mid, which means that I'm alone down here. Besides, of course, MF, but, like, I'm just in a 1v1. There's no way that Misfortune is ever going to be able to, like, get me here. I might as well just be pretty aggressive. Wow, the Vel'Koz kind of was outplaying for a second until that happened. Top lane was able to get her. She is building magic resist, which is a annoying part of the game, but oh well. My ultimate's in 20 seconds, and I might be able to kill that guy. I can't get that. Sorry, bro. You kind of went in on a guy that I can't really help out with. We'll just kill that guy. I have my Q coming back up pretty soon. So we get a double kill because I just want to, every single time I have my R up, look for the people that I can kill. That's like the only thing that matters, right? We can play off of our teammates who are also quite strong. Makes it a lot easier. They do have Banshees now being built on this Vel'Koz. So, of course, my power this game is just going to start diminishing very quickly. But there isn't really much that we can do to prevent that. Besides just changing up the build, too. I totally could. I could, maybe start building a Void Staff immediately, honestly. Could be worth it, potentially. I was able to get everything here. He died in a really strange spot. That's still fine, though. I'm worth a shutdown for some reason. I guess that I've just been performing too well. They still have characters that don't have magic resist, so it's still probably possible to do decent versus those guys. I will die, but I'm gonna take somebody down with me at least, right? No, he was not tanking. Oh, the last turret shot gets him. Swain doesn't really see that Katarina was right there and killable. That's okay, though, because at least we're able to deal a tiny bit of damage before our death. Plus, also, I still have my item coming up that is gonna definitely help out for fixing this game a little bit, because we know that it's very challenging for us to do that much versus this amount of magic resist they have until I finish this, probably. I know AD Malphite somewhat exists, but it's not a true pick. I could have went that. Because your W does make it so you deal the bonus physical damage, which can sometimes feel kind of okay. I just took blue. I wonder if Cinder should have had it. Maybe I honestly should be giving to her. I'm, like, weaker than her. There's probably no reason for me to have it. I'm gonna try to save you, but I'm pretty sure that there's no way, dude. Even though I landed everything, there's just no possible, way to help out that much when you're kind of far up. I don't have my Void Staff still for quite some time. I'll just grab mid wave because bot wave is gonna be further out and nobody's gonna be able to get this, so I might as well get it for myself. And then we'll just go back bot because we should let Syndra have mid because she is the most powerful and also It'd be easier for her to play the game if I give her the mid lane position, in my opinion. Only needed 100 gold, dude. I'm so dang close to finishing it. Nice secure, though. That's really gigantic to be able to have that. Is my teammates getting to a fight? I hope that they aren't, because we want to just get this void right now. I have the perfect buy for it. So now we have 45 Magic Pen plus 18 flat. Definitely is going to be much easier to fight people now. We reduce a lot of their magic resist, thankfully. Maybe not Katarina, but some of the other characters. Vel'Koz doesn't have that much MR just yet. I probably can't ever poke this guy because she has Bork, so she has lifesteal. It's probably too difficult to deal with. I really don't want to ulti this guy. Do I have to? That's so tragic. Still dealing a lot to Kat, even though she has her items. So we did an okay team fight there. I was able to do a little bit. I'm just going to grab all these on the ground because they all give me ability haste, and I just want to get as much haste as possible just so I have even more ultimate CD. TP to the fight because I saw that it was breaking out, and I just wanted to be part of it immediately. I am worth a tiny shutdown. That almost got me there, that Q that he just sent out. We should still get the Lich Bane or the Storm Surge just to increase our damage even further, of course. That's the point of this character, just to, like, one-shot people. We're halfway to 16, and then we can still just try to go for, like, Misfortune for most of the fights. Otherwise, I could try to save my ultimate to try to cancel Katarina ultimate, because using that to not only damage her, but prevent her from getting off usually a really impactful ability, because the amount of damage Katarina ultimate does is really high. If nobody cancels it, is probably something I want to be preventing. We'll see, though, because if she just resets, then it might be a challenge to even stop in the first place. I will definitely die here. But they committed Nunu Flash to kill me. Okay, I mean, the thing is that you guys just committed 2 ultimates to kill somebody's side lane that probably in a 1-for-1 isn't going to be the worst, right? Oh, never mind. Oh, she didn't ulti. Oh, she doesn't have her ultimate. She already used it. That's why. Dang, so everybody dies because the Alistar did a pretty good fight there. I mean, Vladimir is on the other side of the map, though, and he is getting a little bit done. Because he does have Barons, so you can see that he's able to, like, hit the turret. Which means that all they did is take away a lot of the Barons and get some objective bounties for themselves, which is very good. I'm just glad that it wasn't just a complete team wipe, and part of it is because we have somebody making a play on the other side. Looks like Misfortune's probably just going to base inside that brush, and I can't stop her. It's not possible to get there. I only need the smallest bit of gold here to finish this, so I'm just gonna get it right now. I can't afford Lichbane because it costs more, unless I sold an item for it, but I think I would rather just get this. And then we'll just rotate mid with the team afterwards. My ultimate is up, and we're level 16. Of course, now we can maybe be able to one-tap somebody, especially if somebody can get that Banshees off. Does nobody want to grab this blue buff? Vel'Koz kind of just wasted his R. Katarina died, which is big. I mean, this is our soul. We just stand around and wait. If they walk in, then we fight. I have no idea if she just got the Banshees. I don't think she did. I'm gonna flash because MF flashed over. If they walk back towards me, I can still get them. Nice. Everybody died. Feeling good. And now that we have Soul, the win con for us has definitely increased in a good way, because just having a little bit of bonus damage when the enemy team has so much MR definitely is gonna feel pretty nice to kind of make up for that. And since we already do have a lead, now we won't just lose because we get outscaled due to the massive amount of magic resist they can buy to try to, like, counter our bad team comp of not being split damage. It does suck that I have to go versus another person with a spell shield, though. Getting both of these spell shields is so annoying, because how am I even supposed to do it? I, like, can't. There's, like, no way for me to realistically ever get their spell shield, because I only have a point-and-click ability, really. Oh my goodness! The Syndra stun set me up so good there. Nunu just gave up after that. Holy. That was so good. Both of the carries just instantly got popped. Dude, I didn't even do anything. I just followed up her play. GG, was it? True. True Vel'Koz, true. Okay, Lee Sin kind of messed that up a little bit. I think that we just end the game, though. You can see how much damage that we deal to the turrets is, like, way too much for them to ever be able to, like, really counter us. So yeah, that was Malphite Mid. 31-minute game. I'm sure that my damage is not going to be that high because I can't really harass and lane very much, but I did get some nice plays off, I would say. I'm just going to give it to the two carries that also kind of performed very well. And yeah, damage delta is okay. I mean, Vel'Koz definitely did way more, but that was Malphite Mid. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Peace out. Have a great day. Bye. Hey everybody, welcome to the Malphite in Arena section. We have some prismatic augments. We're probably not going to go Glass Cannon or Fan the Hammer. Fan the Hammer also... You know what? Fan the Hammer might be okay. Ooh, Bombies. Goliath is okay. Gambit Anvil is okay. Maybe I'll take that instead. I kind of like Gambit Anvil. Gambit Anvil causes anvils in the future to be way cheaper. We could buy one right now. Otherwise... I think I want to save my money for more prismatics in the future. I don't even know if I can buy boots to do this strategy, though, so I just won't even buy any just yet, because I do want to get 2 items straight up. Maybe my teammates can even get, like, a single kill. We'll just, like, sack the early game as long as we can get anything. My teammate does have, the true shot, so that's very nice, I know. Is his true shot even going off ever? Does he have it? Yeah, he does. It's done 0 damage. He hasn't been able to, unfortunately, damage anybody from a distance that has allowed Fan the Hammer to pop off just yet. Please, just 1 kill, nice. That's all I really care about. I mean, I really doubt that we're going to be able to win, so... You're not able to kill that guy. Oh, wait a second. I mean, that was probably the best that I could do. If he got one single true shot barrage off that entire fight, I think we maybe could have won that. Oh well, though. Ornn opens up a prismatic shop, which could mean finding prismatics that are very powerful later on. But if I get that, I think it's not very good for me necessarily, because me being able to find these buy more prismatics, I want to make it so I'm the one that's getting stronger from it and not everybody else too, even though it's like a little bit different. The Katarina one would have been so nice to have, because I could have sacrificed Gambit Anvil in the future. Would have been nice to have that. Oh well. So, dude, I'm kind of down to see if we can do autocast related stuff, but of course, if we don't find autocast, this could be so grief. If I reroll and I find the other autocast, I would be pretty frustrated about it, so I'll just go for the Hexbolt Companion, and we'll save up our money and hope that I find it in the future. Hexbolt's Companion is AD, attack speed, and movement speed, and then we autocast for applying an on-hit effect. It's terrible. It doesn't do anything, but what's strong about it is that it helps out with Energized, and Energized will trigger your autocast. So if we find the other ones in the future, any of them, there's a ton of autocast things for every single type of augment. There's Prismatic, Silver, and Gold. We can maybe utilize that somewhat okay. I mean, me tanking this is probably the best person to have it. Oh, nice. The True Shot Barrage is going crazy here. Got 2 of them. Even though I'm the one getting initiated on here, I think that this is still okay, especially because my Heimer might be able to get his Rune Carver up a little bit. And if he is, then that will maybe be enough to be able to carry, at least just get a single kill again. That's like the biggest thing. If you can get a single kill, I'd be happy. Nice. I don't think we can defend the other ones, so we should just go for this one. We just res our ally. Rune Carver is doing good on my teammate. Nice, we do get to win this. Big. Any win is really good. And now we can finally... Next round is the gold round, I believe. Or is it augment selection? Oh, it takes so long to get this. Yeah, I probably should have just bought boots early, but I'm still just going to wait. Because if prismatics are this much, and I think you get 2,500 for the round, I still am not... Oh, we got an autocast related thing. That's kind of nice. But do I want to roll for the other autocast? Because there's another one that can permanently stack. It would suck if I found it and I can't have both, though, and when you take one, you never find the other one. So now we have this one, which will, as you can see, trigger off the Energized, which is very powerful, because what this one is like Camille W all the way around you. So you want to try to land the outskirts of it, because the inner part does a little bit of damage, but the outskirts does that damage plus % damage, and you also heal yourself. It's every 12 seconds, which is not the best, but the Energized will help out. Let's just ulti this guy in hopes that maybe... Never mind. I guess it was not going to be working the way that I wanted it to. I was hoping that maybe the Echo would be able to get them there. I did take all the plants, but Echo still has ultimate, so I'm hoping that was okay. I did get the plant. Please kill her. Nice. Okay. And you kill this guy, use your ultimate? Oh, wait. You actually lose, don't you? He's just healing and sustaining too much with HP. That's okay. At least we got it killed because, again, we're trying to get enough money that we can buy now 2 prismatics. This is what we've been waiting for all along for this Gambit Anvil. What's nice about the augment that we also took is that this one at max level causes all of my autocast to have a chance to multicast. I have no idea the percentage value of that. As you can see, it did not give me the stuff that I wanted. Also, I can't afford the thing that I want either, which is tragic, but nonetheless, I mean, we'll just build something and just see if we found the item. We did not get it. Cloak of Starry Night does make you way tankier. I know that this one does too, but I would rather probably have this one and just play off of the autocast moves. Getting 1 kill at this point during these rounds gives me the 250 gold that I can afford another prismatic next round. So I'm still not going to buy boots because we know that we can get it if we just get 1 kill. Yeah, this person also is doing autocast and she has wildfire and quantum computing, but I do have the luxury of probably being able to find more than her later, though. Dude, use your rockets, right? No? Don't want to? Nice, dude. That's really good. Good round. This is honestly hitting decently already. It's like alright. It does have ratios for every single type of stat. As you can see, AD, HP, and AP. So whatever we do buy, we'll usually get some benefit from it. Augmented power increases the amount of damage of my augments by a percentage, which could be okay. But I would rather just see... Oh, man, do I want to just try to get this to max? I want to find Foxfire, too. This doesn't deal any damage to its roots. Foxfire is the silver one. I'll take Augmented Power to increase the power of them so we can maybe play off that. We'll take Reality Fracture. I didn't get to find the item that I wanted. That's okay, though. Because we can still just save up our money to probably find it in the future. We'll just, like, damage these guys a little bit. It's not gonna dish out that much, but might as well just, like, use it, because we might be able to even get back my ultimate eventually. I don't think that Echo is going to be able to rotate to get that over there, so I decided that I'll just get it instead. Damn, I am so tanky. I, like, don't really die. We are very powerful. My teammates are very powerful, too, though. This did 400 damage that round. For only 20% increased damage, that's kind of really good. It's a gold, again, so we can buy another prismatic item again. Prismatic item shop is also open, which did not give me the item that I wanted. Because we're still looking for it. We found it, Lightning Rod. Now we need to get high CDR somehow, because what this does is it causes your autocast to be affected by how much ability haste you have. So now we have 2 separate effects. We have the autocast going from the energized, but also the ability haste. The Energized will be good for the rest of the game. And then, this also has the effect of auto-casting something, which will cause a shield to drop, but also does damage as well if you're, if people are standing inside of it, enemy champions. But we're getting extremely strong. I could finally probably buy boots as well, at this moment. There's no reason to hold on to my money anymore. Oh, my teammate actually died? Ooh, my bad. I died to something. Oh! Oh, my teammate won! Dude, nice win. Every single time we get a win around before we really become online, that's just gonna be very nice for stalling the game, hopefully to the point that we can become so strong where maybe we can find other stuff that can really benefit what we have, because there's a lot of different ways of now doing this. We could maybe find other autocasts, but we also could just try to play off of what we have now with only one and just get a bunch of ability haste augments. Hopefully we have a few options, right? Convert bonus 80 into AP. Hextech Soul. Firefox. Holy crap, this is good. Firefox is really insane, because Firefox is something that will always land. And it is a 7-second cooldown, and it also gives me movement speed as well. Do I want to go plated? Really good synergy. Kill that guy. I'm just gonna grab this plant over here because I feel like I just want to get back my ultimate. The auto casting is still going crazy. How much damage did Foxfire deal? 4,000. Like, this is such a crazy augment, dude, for being a silver one. It is already almost outpacing my quantum computing. And then when I have it be able to multicast, and because I trigger it so frequently, the chances of it hopefully doing the multicast of it will be really good. We probably can get rid of, like, Gambit Anvil when we do the augment one where we can remove an augment, because I don't think that we need it anymore. Which is actually happening, like, kind of right now. Legendary items, anvils cost less. I'm fine with having this, honestly, because this could make it so I can just kind of try to find whatever. I don't even know what I want at this point, though, to really benefit. Like, what is the most amount of ability haste I can even have? Should I go Riftmaker because it gives me a little bit of Omnivamp and increases my damage, but also gives me ability haste too? Cosmic Drive also gives 35, which is more than a lot of the other ones. I could have went Ionian Boots as well. So we'll remove an augment. We're going to remove the Gamba. It did not put any into quantum computing. That's okay. This is now at its max, so I'm increasing the amount of damage of my other augments and items by 60% instead of 20, but the bonus effect is that at max we also now heal for it. So our Foxfire is going to deal way more, and I'm going to be getting healed from that effect too, which is kind of busted. It does suck, though, that I couldn't have, like, my auto-cast, like, multi-trigger. It would have been very nice to have that, obviously. My teammate has Scopiest on Echo, dude. He attacks so far. Reverse is first place. Maybe they're strong enough to beat us easily. Careful, dude. Zeri has her ultimate going, so I'm trying to run away from her just to try to make it so she can't have it going for herself. That guy will probably die. Nice, that guy still died. I tried to cheese the win by rezzing my teammate at the timing when the thing was going on, I could like try to stop them. Oh yeah, I forgot that we still can buy other stuff too. This, dude, Gamblers gives us 40 ability haste, and getting bonus money from Gamblers might be worth it. Let's also buy this in hopes of finding more ability haste, because we're just trying to make my lightning rod on a shorter CD. Well, everything on a shorter CD, really. We still need to get this to max. How much damage did this deal? 7,000 damage last round? Jeez. We're versus an Elise who has Wildfire at max. Her Wildfire is not even close to being as strong as, like, my tech that I have going for myself. We got enough for one single anvil, which is perfect. You can see that I'm, like, invincible. This did 6,000 damage and healed me for probably, like, 1,000 something. Give me another autocast. I don't even know what I would want at this point. Didn't find it, so we'll just get quantum computing. Because the other autocast would be the wild one, which is Brand Ultimate. But this is fine, because we still are able to still get very powerful from all this. Let's just become even tankier, too, because we don't really need to deal damage with Magic Pen. We also deal a lot of physical damage, too. Like, quantum computing is physical damage, for instance. Whoa, 4,000 mana? That's a ridiculous amount, dude. Wow, he panicked so hard that he Talisman? Definitely not gonna be able to survive if I continue fighting this guy. I'm not strong enough to beat him. We just have to leave and try to stall for a little bit. I can try to generate more money by doing that. So, we're at 2,000 stacked on this. In fact, it even did more at the end, too. Okay. If I was to sell my boots, I probably would get this because this is the true... Oh, wait, this got nerfed recently, didn't it? Or has it not gotten nerfed? It does give 30 ability haste and nice stats. Maybe it would still be worth to get. So let's just have it and hope that it will help with winning this round, because if we get to win this round, I can have a lot of money. And if we lose, thankfully, we won't get kicked out, because it would really suck if we got kicked out. Dude, I'm so absurdly strong. Yeah, the tree damage from this item still, I guess, kind of busted. Oh, actually, I guess it didn't really deal that much. I just generated, like, a lot more than I was expecting. We might be able to find other prismatics in the future now because of that. Also, this isn't even done yet. Remember that I have been kind of waiting to try to get this to max where I can have the multicast happening. It's, like, kind of important to have that to really become strong. 14,000 damage stopped from that. This does so much, too. 30,000. It's because it does percent damage, or, yeah, percent. This does percent, too, as well, but it's just not as good. This Wukong's invincible. But they lost. We're 1v1 versus these guys. If we beat them, they're just kicked out. Quantum computing is now maxed. It kind of sucks that as soon as I finished it, like, that's just it. Do I even want to buy anything? Let's just buy some stat angles and just get more ability haste if it shows up. We'll take the Might Shard here. We'll buy the ability haste thing. It says double cast. Oh, it's up to 4. It's not every single time. Still, this is probably going to be enough to be able to carry, though. Unless, for some reason, we get stuck inside the orbital beam, and maybe he can, like, deal a lot with that. I'm not really sure if that's, like, possible, but... Holy crap, I'm so busted. They literally can't do anything to me. I'm so broken. I don't even know how he killed that guy. That autocast killed him. Triple cast, double cast, double cast. Holy crap. 26,000 damage that round from that, 14k from this, 5,000 on that one. So yeah, that was a Malphite with autocast build. Pretty powerful thing. I did 8,000 damage. And yeah, so thanks for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. See you guys next time. Peace out. Have a great day. Farewell. Bye.